Hello, Internet. It is day 7 of 365. Now, 7 means it's been a full week. Now, obviously, you'd want the full week to have a good stop point, but the year started on a Wednesday. So my day 7s, my 1 week points, my celebration milestones will always be in the middle of the week on hump days. Today, I thought about this a little bit because I'm like, day 7, I've been doing this a while. I've got a groove. I changed the background. Thank you, Canva Pro. Like, what would today be? And I've had many different, words I throw at myself. This is what was today. This is how you lived today. And I realize I still need to work on my negative self-talk. For all of those out there who are working on your negative self-talk and trying to change it, you are not alone. I know I address people because that's another thing I want to talk about. I really thought I had carved out a part of the internet that is essentially going to be my pensieve, my little thing where no one really sees it but me. But I also, since I'm trying to get over my fear and anxiety of not sharing things, share it publicly, so I should expect people to see it. But I also don't really want people to see it, so there will be no hashtags, there will be no identifying markers, hence also why the titles are so boring. Because the act of putting it out there is one thing, but then trying to market it makes me a influencer, content creator, or whatever, and I'm not there yet. I don't know if I ever want to be there. Maybe I want to be there. But for now, this journey specifically is just a year-long confessional. If you found your way into this on some 2 a.m. doom scroll, welcome. Please join me. But also, I will not be offended if you just scroll away. But anyway, today's my day 7 in doing this. So far, I've kept a very simple format, mainly because I just want to turn these thoughts out. But I've been titling them. So what's today's title? What was today? How did I define myself? First of all, negative self-talk. All the first words that came out were incredibly negative. So much so I had to look back on this past 6 days, and did I only put negative words? No. There was one day where I said the day in the life of a Christian. But I also wanted to make sure that today I changed the narrative a little bit while still staying true. So today I call it a day in the life of a cockeyed optimist. Will the algorithm screw me over by me using this old-timey word that also might mean other things? Who knows? I don't want it to, but I really like that word because of its original connotations, or original use of and I like that word, so that's the word I'm going to use. Why am I a cockeyed optimist? Because in this journey of this year, when I was like, I'm going to plan, I'm going to do things right. Where's my planner? I've been writing things down. I've been tracking my days, and I've been saying things like it's a marathon. And so I've been doing things well because I've been trying to do it within my means. Hence the really easy formatting, under 10 minutes-ish or about 10 minutes-ish of a wrap-up of the day. But I've also been struggling a little bit in sleeping well physically also. I'm currently a werewolf, so that throws things off a little bit, but I could do better. That's where the optimism kicks in. That's where the kicks in a little bit. I also signed up to do improv today. I signed up to do it, and I was going to do it, and I really wanted to do it, but there was a part of me that chickened out. And obviously I made excuses because I couldn't find parking, and I was late. But I think if I really wanted to do it and was that brave, I would have jumped off that diving board. But I'm not there yet. But I'm optimistic, and I'm gonna do it, and that'll be a entry for another day. But today I realized I can and I should, but I should plan a little bit better for it because I know this anxiety-driven girl still exists. The other thing that I've determined today that I can do, because I mentally crossed this hurdle of I want to do improv again. I'm going to do it. I've planned for it. I can succeed in it. And, maybe take like UCB classes or something like that again. Because there's a part of me that likes improvising. I really do. I like just all the time. And I want to be able to do it again. There's so many cobwebs. I want to clear the cobwebs. So I sort of failed at that, but I sort of succeeded. It's little steps. The other reason I'm an optimist is, a cockeyed optimist, is because I don't think I'll ever truly be beaten down. I've been beaten down plenty. And I am often the monster of those makings, the creator of that reality. But I also have thankful for my faith, thankful for where I am, thankful for the Bible, because, man, God's word is good. The stories are so good. Why do I need to watch TV dramas? So much drama in the Bible, so much. And one day, when I'm disciplined enough to say, I want to tell the story again in a way the modern day context understand the Bible, or as I see the Bible in my brain, and make a really good show of it while honor my faith, and, maybe I'll be able to do it. But if not, the TV in my mind is satisfied. The only thing I find hilarious is, because I found myself doing it today, I made the challenge to read the Bible this year at least once, read it out loud. And I found myself, and this is bad, but it's true confession. I found myself putting myself to sleep. Like, because sometimes there's a lot of repetition, there's a lot of names that are hard to pronounce. And I genuinely don't like my voice. But I think, and I started to do this too, I was talking myself to sleep, which is hilarious. But then I snapped out of it, and all that information that, even though there's, I think, part of me that zoned out reading it, I went and I retained. And the one thing it made me realize is, growing up in church, a lot of these biblical figures were the biblical heroes, and growing up at some point, I went through oh man, these people are shit, they're awful. I'm awful. We're all awful. And, there's a little cynicism that kicks in, and I'm reading it aloud again, and in my voice, not cheating by using an audio Bible, but my voice. And yes, it's true. These people are awful. But that's the point. And the hope I feel, the way that I can laugh at things that are happening, is because, the more and more it's dawning on me of, not, oh, we need the Bible, we're so awful. It's more wow. This is why I can get behind Christianity. This is why, and to be fair, I haven't studied other religions, so I can't speak on that. But for my personal testimony, the reason I can get behind Christianity, because our big source of faith, is a book comprised of people who are just the worst. And he put it on record, and he's like, this is my manual for you of how to live this life. And now that I say it out loud, I think that's what this thing is going to be for me. This next year, as I sort of unearth some of the bad stuff that I've done, not like bad sin or bad crime, but it's sin, because it's sin. But all the things that I want to get over and do better is what this is. And I'm really going to try to model it after what I see in the Bible, not in the bad way, but just seeing of oh yeah, I got God. God's got me. And if I lean into that, this year is going to be a good year. And yes, I am a cockeyed optimist, but I am a Christian. I am a believer. I know I can do it, changing that negative to positive self-talk. And again, I don't know how you wandered and doom scrolled your way into my little corner of the internet, but if you have, you can do it too, okay? If I can do it, and I'm not speaking low upon myself, I just am fully aware of who I am. If I know if I can do it, you can do it. Definitely you can do it. Because, man, for the longest time, I said that and I didn't do it because I didn't think I could do it. But now I think I'm actually believing those words and trusting that I can do it because God is giving me the... No, you know what? God has always given me that push and drive and wanting to do it. I think I've just been ignorant of, not ignorant, but like resistant, which was another word I was going to say, resistant optimist. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to feel sleepy. I'm going to try and rest to have a good day tomorrow. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Day 8 of 365. Good night. Good night. Good night.